Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And as you guys know, our Tuesdays is my chat with Alan. Um, Let me show you this because I found this interesting. And we're just beginners. I use iMovie to edit these videos, but we've been doing this since last September, I think is when we started. I'm not going to go back and watch these because I'm guessing it'd be a little bit embarrassing. Um, but I just found that interesting that it's been just over a year that we've started doing these weekly chats. So thank you, Alan. It's been quite the road and things can only get better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, moving up. I'm excited for this. I
The
have
computer board.
yeah, it's a little mini computer. I have a 9-year-old son that hopefully get him into working on this. And it's basic. If you guys ever heard of Raspberry Pis, basically just a board that you can program it to look for turn on lights, turn off lights, look for sensors, those sort of things. It's probably the most basic computer that you can get. So hopefully he'll follow in my footsteps and be a programmer. I have this, the IntradayStockSignals app. It's working with multiple. Look at M must have had a pretty up and down sort of day. Cross below, cross the
No,
above.
but that's information you want, Brian.
Right,
Because
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
going to tell. So that actually might be a good telltale when to get out of the stock.
Right, yeah, when those moving
Because
averages cross.
that's how a lot of professionals do this. I've never done it, but a lot of my friends have. That's when they get in or out of a trade.
Yeah. So yeah, and you can, if I go back to this, you can set SMA, EMA, which two moving averages you want to cross or check for. So I expect this to be in testing by Monday. Well, because it takes Google to a couple days to review it. So early next week, and I'll post something in the Facebook group as far as this is an open testing for you guys to be able to test with it for a couple weeks.
I
Yeah.
don't know if the 1 minute's all that bad because it didn't really give you that many multiple movements on that thing that you brought up.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the SPY on the 1 minute chart, and so, oh, these are EMAs. I thought I switched this back to.
Yeah, you did. This is a classic example, though. I mean,
Like right here's across.
sometimes it's common sense. When you go ahead and have the market today, I mean, a 2-day total up over 900 points, it's not surprising that people take profits,
Right.
especially when we had such a bad time for the last month. But this is so just kind of help people understand what I'm interpreting, what's going on. What we're in is that after Yom Kippur, and I'm still learning a little bit some of the ins and outs of this. But what I've found is that the Jewish traders don't get back in right away. They're looking for at least one green day, meaning that it finishes green before they get in. And I think that's why it took so. And I remember this happening last year too, that it took like 2 or 3 days before it turned around. So what you are experiencing is the buy in Yom Kippur. This is what we're seeing. That's why you had almost 1,000-point increase. That's your increase. But because actually a classic example, I'll bring up Goldman Sachs, Brian. You'll see the drop in for the high holidays. You got to break up like a month or 3 months or something. Is that the 3 months?
Oh yeah, 3-month daily chart.
Yeah. So the thing is that your drop was right where that green air, that green, the big green one is. Go a little bit further left. Now keep going left. It has to, your drop had to be in that area. Isn't that right before Rosh Hashanah?
So September 12th.
Yeah. So remember, they sell 3 days beforehand. So if you go ahead and look at it, you had your drop. But what you're seeing is you look to the right. My experience has always been it always goes right back to where it started. You see that?
Yeah, like up in here.
Yeah, but if you see, that's where the drop started.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah.
you can even draw this line here.
Yeah, it's just the way it works. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Bring up Google. Now these are big high holiday stocks. That's not a 3 month, is it? Oh, is that the drop right there?
3 month, 1 day right here.
Okay, so you had the drop. Now it had to be a little bit further. Is that September? Oh, that is probably a little bit further down.
September 12th.
Well, so it's still got a little ways to go. So what was it on September 12th?
September 12th.
As I'm looking at it, says 101. Oh, today it's 101.
112.64. So 112 right here.
All right, so it's got a little bit of a break, but the thing is that you take the last 2 days, that increase that Google had for the last 2 days is just downright huge. So it must have took some of it back because it was over 104 today. Oh, look at that! It took a lot of it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
I bet
interesting.
that sell off.
Yeah, interesting. But if you, the point I'm trying to make is that my experience is it goes right back to where the drop was. I think it tried, might see it later in the week, who knows, but it obviously failed. But it was at 104.
Yeah.
Mhm. So the stocks to play in aftermarket, the call positions would have been Netflix. It would have been one of my favorites, which was UAL, United Airlines, and you see the airlines followed the lead of Delta last week. We saw a big increase on that over there, and then the other one was the medical stack that we were talking about, which ISRG. And what I was actually looking at that, I was going to buy 1,000 contracts on that, or 10 contracts. I mean, I'd be up over $6,000-7,000 right now.
Yeah.
It was pretty predictable. We didn't really catch it in the options. They were there, but they weren't substantial. So I think people were kind of hedged on it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And we talked about airlines. I don't know if you want to mention SAV.
Yeah, well, that's a great one to mention because SAVE, which is Spirit Airlines, which I own shares in that and options on that. I'm playing it to go up to $25 by Friday. Now, there's a logic to this. There's the vote going in on Wednesday. The vote is Wednesday. I believe I couldn't find the time, but the vote is tomorrow. So, and I'm sure they're going to announce it tomorrow or after hours tomorrow or something. How it works on that is that if the Spirit shareholders agree to an all-cash offer of $32.50, that would be a big surprise. Nobody would agree to that when the stock's only 19. Then it's going to have a buyout at 32.50, provided that it doesn't get blocked by the federal government. What will happen on Wednesday if the vote is successful? They're going to get a $2.50 dividend for them agreeing to the deal. So if anything, the stock should be at 22.50 by Thursday.
Right, and this was the federal government stepping in and saying, no, this is a merger. JetBlue, you can't do this, and all it's going to do is raise prices and not.
Yeah, and then actually the government hasn't made one word, and nobody has made a word on it other than Elizabeth Warren, which Elizabeth Warren said the same thing about the Frontier Spirit. But on the Frontier Spirit, it was a little different because 27 congressmen opposed that deal, but it was still going through. The reason that Spirit got out of the deal is the shareholders didn't like it because it was only for stock. It wasn't cash. This one is an all cash offer. I've never seen this before. That means if it goes through, you will get 32.50 a share.
Well,
And
even more, even looking at tomorrow, say tomorrow it opens at $20 and you buy a share, and then the vote goes through as a yes, you get $2.50 for that one share. So that's, I don't know, 250 divided by 20 is 10%.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If my experience on the way this stuff works, usually, my opinion, it'll go up to 25 by Thursday or Friday. I hope it does. I got 100 contracts saying it does, but we'll see what happens. But the issue is that it'll probably go up to 25, but then the darn short sellers will come in again and then push it back down. So what's going on with this stock, and I'm still mystified how this works, is that the thing is that this thing has been heavily shorted because for whatever reason people are cautious to buy it. And so all they are is they're sellers, and the sellers are short sellers that are short selling the stock down. They drove it all the way from $25 from the buyout all the way down to $18.50. That's pretty amazing. Because if anything, if JetBlue knew that the thing was going to go through, they should be buying millions and millions and millions and millions of shares and buy all the shares. Why wouldn't you buy it at $19?
Right.
19 or 32.
Yeah, right. You're offering $30. Why not buy it at 20?
Yeah. I mean,
I
isn't
was-
that Warren Buffett's strategy on Oxy and all the other stocks he does? He goes ahead and buys it at the lower price. So when it goes through, it's more profitable to him.
Yeah, and I wish, because I was just looking for shorts interest on, I don't know if anybody knows Thinkorswim.
Does it show a short interest on that?
That's what I'm looking for. All products, analyze, fundamentals, save, bid, ask. This is their numbers. Yeah, I don't know if it does say. Valuation, shares outstanding, market cap. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. If anybody knows where you can find short interest on Thinkorswim, let me know.
Give Brian a call.
Yeah, right.
On
Exactly.
an email.
Yeah. I do love, because someone even today IM'd me and we were chatting this morning about using the app and trading and which stocks, that sort of thing, or how to trade the app. So if I can, I love doing that. I gotta run. I hate to cut it short. So Alan left you with save. I'm gonna leave you with Triple M because I was in this here and I got stopped out. But if you look at this daily chart, this line at 115, let's call 116, if we can break and hold that, then we're kind of up in here again. I do believe it's turning the corner. So yeah, I think that's really all I have. I mentioned the apps. Did I mention the discount? I've talked about it.
No, you did not. Give them the discount.
Okay, what I want to do, because we're back in earnings season, and I'm going to try to post those pictures of the options daily. But what I think I want to do, and I need your help to do it, is if you subscribe to both the options trading app and the earnings app, I'll cut 50% off of one of them. And like I said, I need your help to do that. I can't do it automatically. So what I need is I need something like this. It's an email that comes to your account, which you register with your Google Play. I need these order numbers. So I need the order number for your options trading app and your earnings app weekly, and then I will have to go in and manually refund part of the money in one of these orders. So I've been looking at ways to provide, because soon we're going to have this intraday stock signals as well. I've been looking for ways to group them so you get like a package, but I haven't found a way to do that yet. But for now, I'll kind of want to manually do that because I believe there's benefit. And I even posted a video, and then I really got to go. I posted a video in our group today of me switching from one app to the other. So here's the options trading app, and then I go into the earnings app. And honestly, it's 2 minutes long. And for those of you, because I'm an Apple person as well, this is my Samsung phone that I bought for $50. Doesn't have internet calling. It just has Wi-Fi, but it does a trick for me. So yeah, so like I said, there's definite benefit to both apps. They are tremendously useful during the day to kind of gauge where the money's flowing. The options trading app is a tremendous tool to get you into the trade. Like I said, I want to see you guys use both of them. I want to be able to help you guys use both of them. So with that, I think, I don't know, Alan, thinking we're going to be up tomorrow. Netflix is roaring.
I think Netflix is going to push the buttons. UL is going to push the buttons. I think we go up another 200 points. I don't know if we hold it. I think we go up 200 points. My plays, I think tomorrow would be RTX, which is Raytheon. I think they're going to have another good day. I think US Steel is going to go up over $2 a share tomorrow. And I think Save is going to go ahead and by the end of the week, at least be 23 to 25. So
interesting. Yeah. And I tried to go long X today as well. Other than that sell-off, I'm bullish on that one as well. So
yeah.
okie doke.
All right. Yeah.
Thank
And US Steel's got its earnings next week, so it's probably going to push into the earnings.
Oh yeah. Buy into the earnings. So
yeah.
okay.
Excellent. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye everyone. Have a good night.